Being a single mom and doing it all by yourself is brutal. Learn the brain and energy tools to get back to your center and overcome your challenges. Welcome to Single Moms Doing It All and to the year 2021. This is your host, Muriel Fellows. I hope that you had a wonderful New Year's Eve, and that you started the year on a light and happy note, despite everything that is going on in the world right now, which is pretty much crazy. But as you know, here we're talking about training our brain, we're talking about mastering our emotions, and about being able to live our day without the way we feel being dependent on what's going on in the outside. It's a, let's say, a process, a work in progress, because that's something that I guess we can work on all our life. It becomes easier and easier. I'm telling you from experience and from what I see with the people I work with and my peers in the industry, the people who do really walk their talk and do the work. It becomes easier. Even if nothing changes outside, it becomes easier because our perception is changing. Our way of doing life is more like a response rather than a reaction most of the time. So I hope that you stepped on that journey too, and I hope that 2021 started in a good way for you. Today we're going to talk about a higher parenting vision for 2021, and that's related to a masterclass that I'm giving this Sunday. So if you're listening to that before Sunday or even after, because you can get it on replay, and you're interested to check it out, you can go on my website, and there is an introduction video to the class called Alchemizing 2020 for a better 2021. And when you order that video, you'll be brought to a page where you can sign up for the class. There is also another resource that I want to mention to you before we start. It is my Facebook group, because we're going to do a mini inner journey / meditation to help you access your inner guidance, so you can determine what you need to let go of in your parenting for 2021 to be able to parent at a higher vibration. So we could call it actually a higher vibration parenting, your vision for a higher vibration parenting. I think that's the name I'm going to give to this episode. So you'll be part of this episode creation with me as far as the title, because I just changed my mind from what I had in mind earlier. Do you even have a vision for your parenting? I talked about reacting versus responding and responding versus reacting, and parenting teens is not always easy. So sometimes we're caught into a mode of reaction to everything that's happening, especially when we have lives where we work, we try to take care of ourselves, we take care of the kids, we do everything. Sometimes we don't stop and consciously pause to create a vision. And as you know, when you don't create a vision, it's like being in a carriage with a horse and not directing the horse. The horse is going to go wherever it's going to go, wherever it feels like it. Like if they see some grass on the side, they're going to go there. Whatever it will want to do, it will drive us with them, the your horses, into that direction. And this is not an ultimate way to do things. Because if you want to go somewhere, let's be a little bit more modern now in our examples. Let's say you're using a GPS. If you don't put a direction there, you're not going to end up, or you may, but chances are very, very low that you will end up exactly where you want to go. Which is why even if you don't do New Year's resolutions, it is great sometimes to take the time to reflect on what happened, where we are, the way we did things, and what we could, how we could map it for the future. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Today, I wanted to invite you to reflect on, and that's what we're going to do in the class at a deeper level, what happened that worked, what is working for you in your relationship with your teen or teens or kids. Or even you can do that with anyone, family members, friends. What is working for you in that relationship? What you wanted, where you wanted to go? What goals did you have that you attained? And what did you want to do in this relationship that you were not able to achieve last year or in the previous years? Something that you wanted to happen that didn't happen. And what happened? Why? So you can take a piece of paper and do 2 columns and see what you did, what worked, and how you went about it that made it work, and the opposite, what didn't work and how you went about it that didn't work. But today I even want to go deeper, because when we talk about a relationship, let's say your relationship with your kids, you will tend to focus on everything that's going on between you, or everything that's going on from you to them, or from them to you. But a relationship is like everything else in our lives. We cannot really fully compartmentalize things because we are human beings, we are complex, and everything is linked. So what I would like to invite you to do today is to put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and let it go. Close your eyes and ask yourself the question, what do I need to transform in me, in my life, or in my thoughts that is related to my relationship with my teen? And see what's coming. It can be something that is related to the relationship, can be something else completely different that seems unrelated. So take note of what came. It can be a sensation, can be a word. And we are going to do a meditation in the Facebook group to go even deeper than that. Because I was just in a meditation before I recorded this episode. And what came up to me on that matter is that I need to take care of myself. And something very precise, take care of myself, but even in my meditations, which means go to a place where there will be a motherly energy, either from my ancestors or from guides, from spiritual beings, that will be here to mother and nurture me, Because to be fully transparent, things are going on with my health right now. I have heart fibrillations, and it's getting out of control. And it does affect my parenting. It does affect everything I do, because there is a level of tension and fear, which I'm working on. There is a level of energy. I'm tired because my heart doesn't work properly, so I don't have as much oxygen maybe in my brain and everywhere in my body, and I am more tired. So what came up that is related to everything else in my life is to slow down and be nurtured. And even if I don't have anybody physically who can do that for me here, because as you know, I'm in the United States and I don't have family here, I can always access that in my meditations, because we are all one, we are energy, and what we do on an energy level impacts our physical level. So the message was very clear for me. It was a slowing down and a get nurtured. So that doesn't seem related to my parenting, but it's going to make me a higher vibrating parent, because I will take care of myself. Another message that I got in a prior meditation was drink more water. So somehow this year for me will be connected a lot to my body. What is it for you? How can you investigate in that way, access your higher guidance? And maybe it is not easy for you to access it here like that so fast. Maybe you want to join us in the masterclass to be able to do that deeper. Maybe you want to be part of the Facebook group so you can start on that journey too. But whatever you do, take advantage also about that video that I made, because I shared a few questions that will help you already gain more clarity about creating a vision on goals or desires that you want to realize this year. What needs to change? It's not so much a need, it's a calling for change. So you can create a higher version of your parenting, a higher vision for your parenting. And that way you have a direction for this year where you can refer to. Because you can help your kids, let's say, with online school. And that's the things that I was talking about, like responding to whatever the demand around you. But when you go with a higher version in mind, you can inspire them to want to put the effort. You can have discussions about dreams that they have for their life. You can have discussions about fears that they have. I recently realized that my son was in fear regarding school. And that way you can support them better. You can remember to connect from the heart every day, apart from everything that needs to be done. Remind them who they are, how beautiful and magnificent they are, how capable they are, how, even if sometimes life feels overwhelming, step by step will do the trick. I had a conversation with my son this weekend about school, and I realized that as soon as I saw him in despair, I went there and I caught myself really fast and I said, nope, step by step. I am a solution finder. I've always been, in the way that I do life, in the way that I parent, in the way that I do everything. I've been able to find amazing solutions, co-parenting with the universe. So calm down, step by step. And then I was able to say, I'm with you. Don't worry. I've always been with you. We've always went through stuff, difficult stuff. That won't change. That's higher than saying, don't worry, do what you have to do now. It's higher, it's reassuring. And that comes from you have an idea and a vision to hold on to direct you when you tend to go down with the storm. Because storms there will be when you have teens. And they can be big ones, let me tell you. Maybe you know. But you don't have to go down with it. Even if you started, you can pull yourself back up, hold on to your vision. And that will help you. That will be, I forgot, the buoy that they throw when you're in the sea and you need to be rescued. So start reflecting on that. If you meditate on the question, what do I need to change? What do I need to transform? What do I need to let go of? And in the class, we'll go to a higher guidance with some exercise, with what could you add? And things that resonate with your values. Like if you value freedom, how can you incorporate a feeling of freedom in the way you parent, even though your mom and your single mom especially, and freedom can seem very restricted. But it's the same way that we can live a different reality when we have a different perception. So there are ways to incorporate more freedom. I said freedom because freedom is one of my top values. What are your 3 top values? And how can you make them present in your parenting so you feel fulfilled? So it meets that need for that you to experience that value that is important to you. And what are your traits, qualities, and virtues that can help you on that journey? For example, and my cat just confirmed what we're saying. Maybe he's telling us his values and his virtues. I don't know. For example, authenticity is one of mine. How can I be authentic in my parenting? Honesty. Look at things with honesty from myself to myself. And that can be scary because there is a judgment factor, but let go of the judgment and bring honesty up. And maybe which one do you need to start cultivating so you can develop more? One of mine is patience. I didn't come naturally with a lot of patience. I have to work on it. So that you can be supported in your vision and in your way of parenting and do everything in life, everything and anything, with what you already have present as some strong traits in you and something that aligns with your values, so you won't be at war with yourself because on one side you want something, but on another side you value something so much that it won't let you achieve what you want. You need to put it in a way that is aligned with the way you do life, what you value in life, and who you are. So it will be smoother and easier. You won't constantly have to fight against yourself. So that's what I wanted to invite you to do this year. And as always, you can give me feedback. I recently created a new email if you want to ask or give me some feedback. It's askmurielle, MURIELLE, @gmail.com. Or you can put comments on Facebook, whatever you decide. So I wish you a wonderful exploration, and I wish you a wonderful 2021, an empowered, blessed, and joyful one. Bye for now.